This is Dave Pellegrinelli from AFX Title and TitleSearch.com. I'm going to talk today about the difference between a certified title search and just a regular title search. When you're looking to get a title search for something that's really important or that the results are crucial, you may want to look into getting a certified title abstract or a title search performed by a certified abstractor. And what's the difference? Well, a certified abstractor, first of all, has to demonstrate three things. First of all, that they are experienced and that they can prove their experience. They've done title searches, they know the ins and outs of it. Second of all, they have to pass a rigorous exam. 40% of people who first take the exam fail on their initial attempt, so it's no cakewalk. The third thing is they have to do continuing education every year to show that they're keeping up to date on the procedures for title searches and the changes in the title records. So what does that mean when a title search is performed by a certified abstractor? First thing is that an abstractor will understand that you need to read through the documents that go into a search. And just to back up a little bit, a title search is done by reading actual paper documents. Electronic records are not sufficient to do a search, and in order to read those documents, you typically have to visit the land records in person and go through multiple books to find each document that pertains to the property. One common misconception is that a property's title records are all in one folder like this. You go down there, you pull out the folder for 12 Main Street, you look through and you find all the documents. Couldn't be farther from the truth. When you go to the land records, each document is recorded in the book that corresponds to the date that that document was presented. A mortgage might have happened in 2006, it goes in the book for that day. A release for that mortgage could have been recorded in 2010. A different book, it could be a completely different bookcase in that records room. So you have to go through and find all those documents, pull them together, read through each document and see how they relate to one another. Does this release cancel out this mortgage, or is it a different mortgage? Are there second mortgages? A certified abstractor will also know about things like life estates or remainder interests, so that when you see a deed from John Smith to Mary Jones, you know that are there any rights being held back? Is it a complete transfer? That's an important factor where you can overlook just seeing a deed and not reading the terms and conditions of that legal document to see what else might be part of the title record. A certified abstractor will also know to look outside of the land records for items which might affect the title. For example, divorce records could be in the judicial court filings. If a property is owned by two people and they get divorced, that changes the title status. By the same token, probate records may be important to look at. If a person is an owner of the property and they become deceased and their death is in probate, that may affect the title records. There may be UCC filings in the Secretary of State's office. There may be mineral rights that are in other records. So a certified title abstractor is going to know to look at all these different places, and in some states there are even secondary records. For example, in Pennsylvania there are prothonotary records which hold civil judgments and lawsuits which may affect title. Another very frequently overlooked record is the tax status. Taxes on a property can become delinquent with the tax assessor even before they become a tax lien. So a lot of people look and say, hey, look, there's no tax liens on this property, but there still could be several $1,000s in delinquency that haven't been placed as a lien yet. A certified abstractor will also verify the legal description on each document to make sure that they match and that there's no errors in the legal and that it's the right property. So if you're looking to get a title search for some important use where you're looking to take an ownership interest in a property or to make some decision, get a good title search, make sure it's certified, maybe get some good legal advice from an attorney to see how it's going to affect you before you just run a random title search or have somebody who may not know the ins and outs of title searching. It's a complicated issue, it's very tedious, but it gets done by professionals every single day. If we can help you in any way, you can go to our website right here, TitleSearch.com. We're a certified agency, and even if we need to answer some questions for you, we'd be glad to do that.